Is there something in your life right now that feels too big to handle? Maybe it is a mountain of debt, a health diagnosis that scares you, or a dream that everyone says is impossible. We all have giants standing in our path. They taunt us. They scare us. They tell us we are going to lose. But today, I'm going to tell you a story that proves it doesn't matter how big your problem is. It only matters how big your God is. Before we defeat this giant together, please take a moment to hit that like button. It tells YouTube that faith is stronger than fear. And if you haven't joined us yet, click subscribe on the Jesus Impact and type "I'm a conqueror" in the comments below. Let's get ready to win. The story takes place in a valley of fear. Two armies were facing each other. On one side, the army of Israel was shaking in their boots. On the other side stood a man who was a nightmare. His name was Goliath. He was a giant, standing over 9 feet tall. He wore armor that weighed more than a normal man. Every single morning, Goliath would walk out and shout, "Send me a man to fight. If he kills me, we will be your servants. But if I kill him, you will be our slaves." For 40 days, this giant screamed at them. And for 40 days, the bravest soldiers ran away in terror. They saw the problem, and they forgot their God. But then, a young boy showed up. His name was David. David was not a soldier. He was just a shepherd. He was bringing lunch to his older brothers. He was small. He was young. And he had no armor. When David heard the giant shouting, he didn't feel fear. He felt anger. He asked a simple question: who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? David volunteered to fight. Everyone laughed at him. Even the king told him, "You cannot fight him, you are just a boy." But David knew something they didn't. He said, "When a lion came to steal my sheep, God gave me the strength to kill it. This giant will be just like that lion." David walked down into the valley. No sword, no shield, no helmet, just a sling and 5 smooth stones from the river. When Goliath saw him, he was insulted. He laughed and said, "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" But David looked up at that mountain of a man and shouted the most powerful words ever spoken. He said, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David ran toward the battle line. He didn't hesitate. He put 1 stone in his sling. He swung it round and round, and he let it fly. The stone hit the giant right in the forehead. The giant, who terrified an entire army, fell face down on the ground, defeated by a boy with a rock and a believing heart. So what does this mean for you today? First, stop looking at the size of your problem. The soldiers looked at Goliath and thought, "He is too big to hit." David looked at Goliath and thought, "He is too big to miss." Your perspective changes everything. Second, don't listen to the doubters. People will tell you that you are not smart enough, not rich enough, or not strong enough. But God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. You don't need their approval. You just need God's presence. And third, use what you have. David didn't wait for a sword. He used a stone. You might think you have very little today, Maybe just a little bit of faith, or just a small idea. But in the hands of God, your little is enough to bring down giants. So today, stop running away from your fear. Stand tall, pick up your stone of faith, and face your giant. Because if God is for you, who can be against you? If this story gave you courage today, I want to invite you to stay connected with us. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell. We are building a family of believers here. Also, if you have a friend who is facing a tough time right now, send this video to them. Tell them you can defeat your giant. Thank you for watching. God bless you.